Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I want to do another Kentucky football video. Probably my first true video of the off-season. The one I recorded the other day was immediately after the game. This is the first true Kentucky off-season video, and there's some stuff that I want to talk about. Some players that have decommitted. Some players that are entering the transfer portal and that are expected to enter the transfer portal. So we're going to get right into it and talk about some Kentucky football. And there's a lot more things I want to talk about with some quotes from Vince Marrow and get into that. So Vince Marrow, Kentucky's assistant, I guess main recruiter, like assistant coach, whatever you want to call him. And he talked about their slippage in 2024. And he said, and these two quotes, I just think it was 1 year. This will not stay the same way it is. Well, Mr. Vince Marrow, I know you're an intelligent man. I don't think you believe what you're saying here. It was just 1 year. If you're talking about the culture, maybe. Because you had players, Gerald Mincy, at the concession stands, players chipping after plays, Barry Brown, Maxwell Harrison. Maybe he's talking about the culture, but if he's talking about just straight football with our slippage in the last 3 years, I beg to differ. In SEC play, 3-5, 3-5, 1-7. And when was our last good win at home? Do they have very short memories? 1 year. I just listed the last 3 years, 3-5, 3-5, 1-7 in conference play. If he thinks the last few years have been good, then maybe he's not the guy we thought. It has been going down here for the last several seasons. The last several teams fold under the adversity, lack of discipline, same shit last 3 years. And he also said Jagger Burton was a good piece to build around on the O-line. He sucks! He either holds or he false starts half the fucking time. And once the 2021 wins were vacated, the reality is it's just one good year, not one bad year. Things been slipping for 3+ years now, man. It's been 3 seasons declining. Unless their ceiling goal each season is to finish 6-6 or 7-5, then this is further proof that nothing will change. It just sucks. It's not just 1 year. It's been 3 seasons. Then another quote I want to read here is from Vince Marrow. I can promise you that Mark Stoops is very motivated. Ooh, watch out, folks. College football, you better be trembling with thoughts of motivated Mark Stoops. College football, yeah, they're going to be so scared of Mark Stoops, a motivated Mark Stoops. Look out, SEC, he has a plan to fix this team. Yeah, it's sad. I hate to see what things look like if he's unmotivated, because it sure seems like he's unmotivated. Remember, and Kyle has his swagger back. Swaggy Kyle, we called him, when he got that swagger back. Coming from a man who promised UK would put points on the board against Iowa in the Music City Bowl, and the same man who promised we would finish the season strong, yeah, that promise and $2 will buy me a sweet tea at McDonald's. That means absolutely nothing, except maybe implying that he wasn't motivated previously. Was he not motivated to fucking coach? The fans are unfortunately not motivated as of right now, Mark Stoops. Paying $9 million for you to go 4-8. Wasn't all the same things said after last season? You were motivated? I don't think he's fucking motivated. He didn't look very motivated the last couple of months, but all of a sudden, he's motivated. Bullshit. He ain't motivated. Say same shit just to get us excited. I ain't falling for it again like I did this year. And there was rumors, also I want to mention quickly, of Vince Marrow going to Louisville. He shut that down. He ain't going to Louisville. He's our main recruiter, so I wouldn't have been surprised if he went to Louisville, but he ain't going there. So yeah, not surprised. And some other stuff from Vince Marrow. We had one bad season in the last 8, and nobody is happy about that. We have a come to Jesus meeting yesterday with the whole staff. What? A come to Jesus meeting? And also, one bad season in the last 8. Do you not pay attention to your own team? A bad season is the one Alabama had this year. They're used to competing for national championships. Kentucky's season is one step back, and then 2 more steps back. And the offense, especially coaching, was worse. Look at the stats. This is just a heavy spin. One bad season is hilarious. Back to back underachieving seasons clearly get worse every year. Coaches and players that leave and do better elsewhere. Coach tried to leave in the offseason last year, but yeah, nothing to see here. Vince Marrow refuses to comment on the rumors that he was pursued and serious considering leaving for Louisville. He didn't want to take a pay cut, most likely. That's why he's still here. He was pursued but didn't go. That's enough. I guess Louisville maybe didn't want him. But I'm not going to comment on that. But basically, I'm not going to comment on that because it's a rumor. And Vince said yes when asked by KY Sports Radio if he expects to be at Kentucky next year. Oh, great. And he also said the administration is fully behind the Kentucky staff. Also mentions the Crafts, pointing to alignment as a reason that Kentucky will bounce back and get the right players. Yeah, because we totally did this offseason. Last offseason to this year. And to fix the roster this offseason. Didn't they say the same shit last year and we got a bunch of talent and went 4-8? Like, what the fuck does that last part even mean? How does alignment affect any of that? My God. But just a bunch of quotes here I just read to you guys. It's just a bunch of bullshit here, man. Like, it is. It just seems to me like a bunch of bullshit. Throwing shit at the wall and hope it sticks. Like, these quotes just blow my mind. Trying to say, one bad season. We've had 3 straight bad seasons, underachieving. But yeah, one bad season, isn't it? And how Mark Stoops is motivated. What's he motivated for? To go 2-10 next year? Might as well put up fucking fire Stoops signs across the whole state of Kentucky. Maybe he'll finally fucking get it through his head that we don't want him here anymore. Every offensive coordinator he brings in sucks. Somehow they're good at other schools, but they suck when they come here. And our teams are constantly undisciplined. But maybe the coach should tell them to be disciplined on the field, not do stupid shit. Might as well put fire Stoop signs across the whole fucking state of Kentucky. And smack this motherfucker Vince Marrow over the head. Stop saying it's one bad season. Next thing I want to talk about is some recruits that have decommitted. First one to talk about, 4-star running back Marquise Davis has flipped his commitment from Kentucky to Missouri. He tells Hayes Fawcett on 3 recruits. And that's our highest recruit, I believe, ever. Or something like that. I believe something along those lines. And he's decommitted to go to Missouri. Just 2 or 3 days before signing day. This is going to get ugly, folks. It's going to get ugly this offseason. And where's that financial backing Stoops talked about? Remember we said we have the money? Well, why couldn't we keep this 4-star running back here? Just rip the Band-Aid off. I knew this was going to come. I knew he was going to fucking leave. Because he wants to come to this shit show. I'm not going to recap this team next year, man. Like, I'm not going to waste my time 3 hours watching this shitty-ass football team, no matter who they get out of the portal. Or who they get recruiting-wise. Because they're not going to get a damn good recruit. The ones we have are leaving. And these guys flipped from Kentucky to fucking dog shit Missouri. Missouri's gonna suck ass now if they have Luther Burden. We just gonna hope Jamarian Wilcox stays. Cause if he doesn't, yeah, we're fucking screwed at running back. I mean, this guy's good too. Stoops, what's that say? Oh, you're gonna get back to work? Yeah, we already lost our 4-star running back. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're in there working. I'm pissed, man. And Tucker Caddis also decommitted. Let me find it here. Kentucky lost offensive lineman commit to Clemson class of 2025. Offensive tackle Tucker Caddis has flipped his commitment from Kentucky to Clemson, he tells Stezo Design. And they've now lost offensive line commit. It's not a good thing when our offensive line was probably the worst part of the team this year, and the first thing we lose is an offensive lineman. And wonder if Josh Caddis will leave? He'll probably leave too. The tight end we have. This, just a shit show. What a terrible day. Marquise Davis and Tucker Caddis were two guys Kentucky had wrapped up since the spring. Despite some big brands pushing for Davis, both Ohio natives were rocks all throughout the process. Bring from Adam Luckett. Now they flipped from out of nowhere this weekend, and things with Kentucky are not going well. Are not going well right now, folks. Nothing good will come until Stoops is gone. Nothing. It's very similar to the end of the Calipari era. What exactly can Stoops sell recruits or the fan base? He's not leaving, and Mitch won't fire him, so it sounds like we're stuck with this. We may be Purdue level bad next season. I mean, I don't blame recruits for not staying here. Because why would you want to stay here? Where we bring in good players that somehow underachieve. Jamori Macklin, I'll talk about him now. He's entering the transfer portal, had 13 catches for 313 yards and 4 touchdowns. In 2023, he had 57 catches for just over 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns. He deserves so much better. We should have gone the football more. I mean, he was a great punt returner, but he shouldn't even been the punt returner. He's a straight receiver. And when we finally got him the ball the last few weeks, he's a good receiver, but Kentucky didn't utilize him because they don't fucking utilize their receivers. We have all these good receivers and they don't do crap. And also, Barry Brown's expected to enter the transfer portal. I mean, he's just a speed guy. I mean, he doesn't really fucking feel like a receiver. I don't know. Sometimes we barely get him the ball, but when we do, he either makes a play with it or he drops it. And when he doesn't get the ball, he just feels like complains. We're looking at a Stoops-led team with Vince Marrow and Brad White still. And we still have Eddie Grand, too. I don't know. But yeah, basically, that's all the quotes I wanted to go over from Vince Marrow. And some of our decommits, like Marquise Davis and Tucker Caddis. And also Jamori Macklin entering the transfer portal. And which is confirmed. And Barry Brown's also expected to enter the transfer portal as well. It's just tough to watch. Worst records in Stoops of 12 years. Year 1 was 2-10. Year 12, 4-8. Year 1 in 2013. Year 12, 1-7. That's just record overall and conference record. 2024 was by far the most talented UK team in the last decade. 24th most talented team in the country. 2 5-stars, 29 4-stars. And he underachieved. Like the worst night in football history. Just disband the football program. Brad White's going to go over to UCF. Who cares? Whatever. Trash Stoops corner. Summerall's going to go to North Carolina. Stoops going to stay with the UK. Just disband the program there. It's not a good sign. The first recruit we lost after this season is offensive lineman. I will be a fan and support the football team in 2025 no matter what. But if Mark Stoops is the head coach, I will not anticipate any success, and he's probably be the head coach. I'm probably not going to recap any games, but I'll still watch and be a fan and root for the team. But they're going to suck. At least we got Kentucky basketball, right, folks? Mark Pope. Open the Pope. But yeah, so you know what I say? We'll see what happens in the offseason. It's probably be my first of multiple offseason videos. So, yeah, till next time, Peace.